Louise!
Hey.
Hey.
What are you doing out here?
Well, since there seems to be an unexpected intermission, I thought I would take this time to go check in on Fancy.
Great minds.
Right.
Yeah.
I've been so worried about her since the rape.
Yeah, you and me both. Every time she hears a creak in a floorboard or a tree branch scrape the window, she thinks she's going to be attacked again.
Well, can you really blame her? I mean, it was such a brutal, traumatic experience.
Yeah. Well, I just hope it's true what they say, that time does heal all. Anyway, thank you so much for all your help. It's been a big relief knowing that you've been there while I've been working. You've been an angel.
Oh, don't be silly. Anything for Fancy. There's no need to thank me for caring for my own niece. I would do anything for her during this terrible time.
When we were together, I used to wonder if there was a Crane curse.
Yeah, you used to always poo-poo the idea.
Well, I'm not so sure anymore after what's happened to Fancy. Your nephew Fox isn't doing too well either, is he?
Yeah, poor guy going up against Lopez Fitzgerald.
Well, from what I understand, Kay still loves Miguel as much as he loves her.
He's a lot like you, your younger brother. Doesn't give up.
No. We're not too good at that, are we?
You know, watching Kay and Fox today, it made me think about our wedding ceremony in Mexico.
Oh.
Even though it wasn't legal, it still was beautiful, wasn't it? I want to be your wife. I want to bear your children. Come and grow old with me. The best is yet to be. Looking back on that day, I wonder if anything will ever be so perfect again.
Well, like you said, it wasn't legal, and you're happy now with your husband and your new son.
Yeah. Life is good.
Yeah. Fancy and I are doing great. And, well, maybe when the time comes, we won't be afflicted by the Crane curse.
You and Fancy are already talking about marriage?
Not quite, but I do love her.
Well, you know, it's really a shame about her attack. Because rape is really a woman's worst nightmare. Listen, you know, if there's anything that I can do to help, I just want the best for you and Fancy.
Well, I'm gonna go check on Fancy now.
Okay.
Thanks.
If I didn't know better, I'd think that was a very unselfish offer. The trouble is, I know that you want Luis for yourself.
I'm not going to lie to you, Eve. I know I've done some pretty lousy things to try and come between Luis and Fancy.
I know.
And I don't even know why I do it. I tried to root for them as a couple, but something just comes over me and I can't stand it. I can't bear the idea of Luis with another woman, even my own niece.
But Sheridan, you're married to Chris, and it's your own choice.
I know. And that's what's so confusing. But if something were to happen with Chris, and Luis were still single, then we'd have a chance.
Like if what were to happen to Chris? You mean like divorce? I can't really imagine that because Chris is James's father, so he'd most likely get custody. And you wouldn't want to give up that little boy, would you?
I'm not talking about divorce.
You mean if Chris died? Sheridan, please tell me that you aren't hoping that your husband will die just so that you can be with another man.
All I know is that I want Luis. What's wrong?
Fancy was attacked.
Oh my God, are you all right? I can hardly see you in the dark.
Oh, wait. That is so weird. I tried to turn on the lights before, but they wouldn't work.
Well, they're fine now.
Fancy said the same thing about the phone. You sure that someone was in here? You weren't just having a bad dream, you were attacked? Because it would totally be natural after everything that's happened.
No, I am telling you, the rapist was just in here. And I tried to turn on the lights and call for help, but nothing worked. And he grabbed me and he dragged me to the bed.
Lopez Fitzgerald. All right, we'll just keep looking, okay? All right.
What, they haven't found him yet?
No, they haven't found him yet, but they are scouring the grounds. And look, I just talked to the head of security. The only people who could get off the estate or on the estate are the caterers and the wedding guests. Fancy, I'm telling you, they are being extra careful after J.T. Cornell's murder, okay?
Not careful enough, apparently. That bastard got onto the ground somehow.
Are you sure? Look, I'm not doubting you.
Oh, well, you're doing a damn good impression of it. I am telling you both, my attacker was just here, in my room. He almost raped me again, okay? He was here. He was here. The same man who attacked me the first time.
Look, Fancy, if you didn't see his face, then how can you be sure it's him?
His voice. He kept saying that he missed me and that he was back for a repeat performance. And I tried to fight him off, but he was so strong.
Fancy, it's all right. We are going to catch him, okay? The entire estate is on lockdown. No one but authorized personnel are getting on or off the estate without going through security.
Yeah, well, they should have caught him already. He had a ski mask. He would be trying to escape. Wait. I know how to prove he was here. Yeah, we were struggling, and I grabbed his shirt, and one of his buttons came off in my hand, and I dropped it. I dropped it by the bed, right over here.
It's not here.
It has to be here. This is right where I dropped it. It's got to be under the bed.
Well, I'll look again, but I didn't see it.
Well, it doesn't make any sense. I know. It dropped out of my hand right around here.
Sorry, Fancy. I don't know what to say.
Look, Fancy, you're exhausted, both physically and emotionally.
I am not making this up, okay? He was here, and the button from his shirt's got to be around here somewhere. I am not imagining this. It wasn't a dream. Oh my God, you don't believe me, do you? You think it was all in my mind?